Hey everyone, welcome back to Simming History, where we look at the history of architecture through the lens of The Sims. Before we get started today, if you like the video, please take a moment, hit like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. This week, we're looking at the Historic American Buildings Survey, an excellent resource and an interesting anecdote in the history of American architecture. Let's go back to the 1920s. Specifically, let's go back to Black Thursday, 1929. Wall Street crashes, taking first the U.S. economy and then the world economy with it. The beginning of what is now known as the Great Depression. Long history short, things got worse. The population blamed President Hoover, and in 1939, President Franklin D. Roosevelt took office and immediately passed his New Deal. But the New Deal created a series of federal administrations that were solely dedicated to the well-being of the people, and specifically their employment, known as the Alphabet Soup. It created agencies that included, among others, the Civilian Conservation Corps, which replanted forests, and the Civil Works Administration, which was designed to create manual labor jobs, primarily construction. The CWA existed for only 2 years before being replaced with the more well-known Works Progress Administration. The WPA had multiple programs designed to put dozens of professions at work, not just laborers, but architects, engineers, landscape architects, artists, and painters to create some of the most iconic national parks, buildings, bridges, statues, murals across the country. But architects didn't just do designing of buildings. Under the Heritage Documents Program, architects and engineers traveled the country to record structures for the Historic American Engineering Record, the Historic American Landscape Survey, and the Historic American Building Survey, or HABS. HABS records for buildings include plans, elevations, details of significant elements, largely trim, and of course pictures. These elements were then combined with a written history to provide a thorough description and documentation of a historic structure. These records were then submitted to the Library of Congress, where they remain today and are available copyright-free to the public. Yes, you heard right. You too can hop onto the HABS website, search to your heart's content to view historic images and plans of buildings from all over the United States. Officially, the WPA disbanded in 1943 after the U.S. entered the Second World War. There was plenty of employment opportunities then. The work of HABS, however, continues today, largely as a collegiate competition rather than a means to keep architects employed. Classes in architecture schools are formed to go and survey local historic structures. Their records are then submitted to the competition, awards are given, and then these records are submitted to the Library of Congress. Thanks for joining me today for this weird little blip in architectural history. Quick question, would anyone be interested in more videos on the history of the profession? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next week is the holiday build, and we'll be starting off the new year with the as promised prairie architecture build hinted in this video. Thank you to all the new subs. If you haven't yet hit subscribe, when we hit 1,000, I'm doing a live build. I'll see you all next time. Until then, bye!